All right, everybody, it's your boy Greg Bernard. We are here in the Activision Call of Duty.
Come on!
Oh my gosh, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I'm here with my boy, hip-hop-gamer, Gerard Williams. He is watching intently what is going on right now. He's locked in. He's locked in.
Ah! This is what I'm talking about. We winning, baby. Let's go, Jay. You know what I'm talking about, Zay?
So, I mean, that's the way it is right now. It's craziness here. And yeah, as you can see, this is how it's going down here. It's pure madness here. It's just pure madness. As you can see, everybody's locked in. Everybody's around. You see people going around corners, sniping. And this is just something you gotta behold. HipHopGamer, describe the scene, what's going on?
Yo, what's going on right now is Cooper Flag's team, they won. Then they're running it back. So now the run back seem like we're about to actually take it. We looking like the Knicks right now. Let's go, it's 4-4 right now.
And that's what's going on right now. It is pure madness. But you gotta be here for it. Brave Blocks. You look a little disappointed. How did they not pull out the victory? What happened? What went wrong?
Well, they still got time. They still got another battle. It's match point. So they still got a chance to come back. But they gotta stick together and they gotta communicate better. You know what I'm saying? This is crunch time. If they lose this one, it's a wrap. Cooper Flag got one. We gotta make sure Jeremiah Love can get the next one. Let's go. It was fun. It was fun? Let's go, baby.
Jeremiah, you gotta tell us what went wrong? What went wrong?
You know, this is a new team. This is a new team, right? You know, and we all just gotta have better chemistry, and that's all it is. You know, as a COD team, gotta have chemistry.
Listen, I gotta ask you, when you are just basically watching people game, and when you are watching the action, how, as a critiquer of the gaming arts,
Good question.
how do you tackle that awesome task?
Yeah, so at the same time we're excited, you still have to have a realism of what you want to deliver to the fans because they got to spend money to get these games. So you need to always make sure that you're speaking from a standpoint of letting them know that it's worth it. So as you can see, the energy in the room was insane. So whether you like the story, whether you like the graphics, whether you like the gameplay, or whether you don't like the graphics or the gameplay, whatever it is, the goal is to find your fun. And what we just did here was have crazy fun. And if you ain't having fun, you shouldn't be playing. The game ain't good if you ain't having fun. But if you're having fun, the game is goated. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. And that's how you amplify, baby. Amplified voices. Let's go.
All right, and I'm gonna have to ask you this last question because I've been asking it to everybody, and you keep on avoiding it. So if you could join one military branch, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, which one would you join and what would your job be? No pressure. Your brother's in the Army, but it's all good.
That's crazy, Army, Navy. All right, so I'm going to tell you like this, and I'm gonna bring it to a football analogy, because you know you got Army and Navy, and they battle in football. So I know the Army is like, you know, strong, militant, I get it. But what I hear a lot is that the Navy is more disciplined. This is what I hear. This is what I hear. So you may not agree. This is what I hear. I see the shirt. I see the U.S. Army. So I'm doing this on purpose because we gamers. So,
And you know about Army versus Navy.
yeah,
This is
exactly.
not, I don't like.
So I'm going Navy just so we can set up a battle or amplify voices. So my question to you, if I'm Navy and you Army, what game you want to battle me in, son? What game? Name the game, any game we could battle. What's up? Any game. I don't care if it's Pac-Man. Let's battle.
Well, you know the Army, you know, we got boats, we got tanks, we got planes.
Come on, son. We can take it to the battlefield, whatever you want to do.
Capcom versus Marvel, part 3.
You know what I'm saying? Marvel versus Capcom? Are you serious? Are you sure about that? Yo, set it up. Yo, listen, Chesley, Eric, everybody, Isaiah, set it up. Amplify Voices TV, you know what I'm saying? Marvel vs. Capcom 3 in front of Modern Warfare 4. Let's go, baby, what up?
It's gonna get awesome. and somebody's gonna get a butt whooping. Go Army, beat Navy. All right, now we are here with a legend in the journalism game. You are a legend, Chris, because you get to talk to all of the superstars, all the wrestlers, all the celebrities. But before we start this interview, I've got to ask you the $1 million question. If you could join a military branch, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, which branch would you join and what job would you do?
Would you take a Canadian like me?
Yes, we would.
I'll join the Marines then, the few, the proud. Yeah.
What job?
You tell me.
Well, what do you want to do? Do you want to shoot? Do you want to fly? Do you want to maybe do what I do, which is media, public affairs?
Here, I'm going to take your job. That's what we're doing. Okay, there we go. What's your job title?
Well, I actually serve in the Army Reserve, and I actually am a public affairs soldier, so journalism.
That's the job I want then. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, thank you. So I got to ask you, if you could direct a war movie, 3 actors or actresses you would want to star in your war movie film.
Okay. Can I pick who's directing this too?
Okay, you could choose a co-director, but you gotta choose 3 stars.
Yeah, I'm gonna co-direct this with Spielberg because Saving Private Ryan, so good. And because of that, we're gonna go Matt Damon, right? Right? Okay?
All right, even though he did a movie with George Clooney and John Goodman, but okay, all right, keep going.
I think we're gonna go Anne Hathaway. There's a little history there.
You're just choosing from the Odyssey cast.
I might have seen it this morning.
All right, and your last.
I don't think Tom Cruise hasn't done like a battle movie like he did.
He just did Top Gun. Yeah.
I guess that's. I'm gonna go. I love Tom Cruise. I think Tom Cruise and action go hand in hand. There's my film right there.
So you're gonna co-direct with Spielberg, Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, Tom Cruise. Let me ask you, what do you get out of being here? We're surrounded by people. People are like, can you hurry up? No. I waited fair and square. No, but no. What do you get out of being here at Fanatics Fest?
There's so much energy here. And I love that if it's baseball, basketball, hockey, football, wrestling, UFC, whatever it is, we're all here and we all are passionate about this. And I love that you can feel the energy and feel the passion here.
Now you got a lot of people that want to do what you do. Can you give them some tips and tricks for people that want to get into journalism? They want to get out there and tell stories.
The great thing right now is everybody has a microphone in their pocket. Everybody has a camera in their pocket.
That was me.
Start right here. Start with anybody who's willing to say yes. Your first interview doesn't need to be with John Cena, or Randy Orton, or Tom Brady, or Aaron Judge, or whatever. Start with literally anybody that's going to say yes. Build on that. That's what I would say. Come to an event like this and just start to interview people. Get to those yeses, and every yes you get is going to get closer to a bigger and bigger and bigger interview.
So what are some of the challenges that you actually have to endure as a journalist? Is it writing the material? Is it doing the background research?
I think it's getting the yeses is number one. Like, it's getting someone to actually be able to collaborate with and do that interview. But then the fun stuff starts. Like, okay, you've got a yes from someone. Let's dive into their career. Let's find out some really interesting stuff. Let's try to cultivate a conversation with them.
You know what's so funny? It's like we have a whole crowd listening to our interview. So you're talking to so many kids, adults. How do you pick and choose your topics?
Honestly, it's very selfish. I start with the questions I want to know the answers to. And I think it should be that way. You should start for the audience of one. If I'm not interested in it, how could anybody else be interested in it? So I start with genuinely my own interest. And I assume, I hope, that if I'm interested in it, somebody else might be too.
What was one of the most career-defining interviews that you've done to date? Memorable, or it just catapulted you?
There's been so many. I've been so lucky to be able to talk to some of the people I looked up to as a kid. But I think that there's an interview I did in 2019 with Chris Jericho right after he signed with AEW.
Chris Jericho!
Chris Jericho's pretty great.
Woo! Everybody loves Chris Jericho.
There was one where The Rock gave me the middle finger on live TV. That went everywhere. He went viral. It still gets clipped all the time. There's quite a few of those where I'm like, I can't believe I'm having a conversation with this person, and I'm getting to take some wisdom from them.
All right, tell everybody the handles. Where can everybody follow you at?
It's just my name, @Chris Van Vliet. Wherever you're watching this, go give me a follow. thank you for the last 5 minutes, and thank you.
All right, you heard it here, folks. This is your boy Greg Bernard, Brave Blocks. Everybody say woo! Look, we just created our own crowd, Chris.
Wow.
We just did that.
That's all for you.
No, that was all for you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to get out of here. Bye. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Greg Bernard. We are still here live at Fanatics Fest at the Amplify Voices booth. And when I see this beautiful, she's just a beautiful creation of God. I see her walking by. I'm like, what you do? She's like, I make music. I was like, well, let's make music together. Tell everybody your name, everybody the handles. Let's get the self-promotion out the way.
Okay, hi y'all, I'm Dono. Follow me on all platforms at justDono_, the biggest, not the low one, thank you.
Now, what type of music you made?
I'd say R&B, melodic R&B, rap.
Who's your inspiration?
Lauren, Nicki, J. Cole, Drake. Sorry.
The way she said it, she was like, Drake. So if you could have a dream collaboration with 3 artists in 2027, who would they be?
Drake, Janae Aiko, and Cole.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you off the back, who, in your opinion, has the most underrated musical catalog?
Tink.
Explain.
I just feel like Tink has been like T for years. She's been her pen, her sound, everything, but she just don't get that mainstream like she need. I don't know what it is, because she's a beautiful girl. She's super talented, but she just don't get it.
So why are you here at Fanatics Fest? I got to just go right into the nitty gritty. What are you doing here?
I'm just here enjoying the vibes. I had my PR set me up with some tickets, so we just coming to see what it's about. I've never been or heard of Fanatics Fest, so this is like my first impression. Mind you, this is my first impression.
And she just come walking around. You gotta love it.
I love it though. I'm having a blast. I really am. It's nice.
So, who's your favorite sports figure? I'm not gonna say sports team because you might lose followers, but who's your favorite sports figure?
LeBron James. I don't care. I'm from Ohio.
That was so. I'm not gonna say so. All right.
Also, like, what's his name? Andrew. What's his name? Did he play for Atlanta? The funny one.
It's somebody that's funny. What about the females? What about the ladies? Who's your favorite female athlete?
Kelsey Mitchell.
All right, good answer. So now my show is all about the military. I'm still in the Army Reserve. Now, thank you. So I'm gonna ask you, if you could join a military branch, just make believe, Army, Air Force, Navy, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, which one would you join and what would you want your job to be?
I would be in the Navy or the Air Force.
Okay. All right.
One of the two. If I was in the Air Force, I would be the pilot.
You sure you could take G4?
I probably could.
G4 be like,
A little training. Yeah, and I know a black pilot too, so I'd be a pilot.
all right. So this is the next question I've been asking everybody. Who would be the director for a movie if you had to do a war movie? Who would be the director and who would be your co-star? She can't even.
Spielberg.
What?
I'm going Steven Spielberg.
Wow. Okay. All right, we're going to do some trivia because we got some exclusive giveaways here at the Brave Blocks booth, powered by Amplify Voices. So we've been giving out Scream masks. Thank you so much, THA Allied. Here's some trivia. Give me 3 horror movie franchises from the 90s. Yes, a little bit before your time. 3 horror movies. Okay, I'm sorry. She's like 97. Put some respect on it. 3 horror movie franchises.
Like, for example, like Scream, right?
Okay, that's one.
Okay, Scream, and you said from the 90s. Is it from the 90s?
Okay, I'll let you rock with something that was made in the 80s and then in the 2000s, but I'll let you have that one.
You gotta let me rock. I know Scary Movie. That's really it. That was the best one.
Wow.
Wait.
So you going
Scary Movie person.
I see that. So you just gonna totally overlook Halloween, Friday the
Jeepers Creepers.
All right, there you go. Oh, no. We're not doing any of that, because then that's that scary stuff. But, all right, tell everybody where to follow you at. What are your handles one more time?
Yo, it's Dono. Follow me everywhere at JustDono_. JUSTDONO_.
We've got Commissioner Michael Meyers in the house. What's going on, Commissioner?
Hey, how are you? Everything's going great. Amazing event.
So, I mean, this is your first Fanatics Fest. We partnered up, Brave Blocks, Amplified Voices TV, Military Basketball Association. We partnered up. Big shout out to Fanatics Fest. Thank you so much, Fanatics Events, because y'all care about veterans. And how has it been walking around hundreds of thousands of people and you are sharing and spreading the message about what our military athletes are doing?
I think it's phenomenal. To be here, the city of New York, to experience this, I think everybody should be able to experience it. I'm excited because I'm a long ways from home. I'm from Colorado Springs. I served 23 years Army. And, to be here and see some of the people that you see on television, they're larger than life. And so when you get a chance to actually be up close, I spoke with Tiki Barber this morning. It's a surreal experience. So I'm excited. I hope, I can't wait for the next one, and I'll try to come back with a bigger footprint.
So I do have to ask you this question. There are a lot of people that they have no idea about military athletes. And you would think everybody here, they're big into sports. What is one of the biggest challenges about raising awareness for something that may not be seen as mainstream with the NBA?
The biggest challenge? Obviously support, resources, funding. That's one of the biggest challenges, but you just have to keep after it. You got to keep going after it. I had some great conversations today with Dick's Sports, Adidas, Celsius, which is a hydration, energy drink. Those are all great partnerships, and so the biggest thing I think about Fanatics Fest is the network, the opportunity to talk to the people who are actually putting the marketing and communications out there for some of these larger corporations and organizations. So it's a challenge, but it's New York. It's the American dream. You gotta go for it.
So how important is it to you to actually be in a space where you can not only promote the brand, raise awareness of the mission of the organization, but also kind of take away from other professionals that are in leadership positions, commissioners like yourself, C-suite level executives? How important is that opportunity?
Well, it's extremely important because you get a chance to see the blueprints for what works and what success actually is. And so for me, watching the meet and greets here with some of the other organizations, it's surreal and it's phenomenal because you have to really do some real planning when you have an A-list or VIP personality come in and thousands of people want to see him. So you have to logistically plan through that. Luckily for me, I was a logistics person, but I get a chance to take a look at, seeing Karl Anthony Towns and the crowd that came to see him just to get an autograph signing. That is something that is extremely special, but it's a takeaway. You get a chance to look at it and be like, all right, if I were to do something like that in our organization, how do I scale it? Is it bigger? Is it smaller? So this was a very, very, very enlightening and educational experience.
And I think we're the only military veteran-related booth here. How important is it for conventions to offer that opportunity and space for organizations that want to help the veteran community?
It's surprising. I mean, it's the summer, and you would think that every recruiting command would be here, right? Everyone who's talking about they want to serve, and there are so many leads. There are thousands of leads here right now from folks that are between the ages of 16 to 18 years old, and they want to join the service. there needs to be someone here to help them educate them on the opportunities that the service provides. So I'm surprised about that. But then there's a lot of veterans here. So this is an opportunity for veterans and veteran services to come out and learn about their benefits, learn about the services that the VA provides. That's what we're doing in the Military Basketball Association, and that's why our events are so important.
Yeah. And I just have to say big kudos to you, because I saw Michael go to the Starbucks booth and he just running down. I went and saw you go to the John Hamilton apparel booth and you just run it on down. So how important is it for you to attend events like this to share your military experience and your story?
It's extremely important, because a lot of the populace in our country, sadly, they really don't know what it means to serve. It's the 1%. We are the 1% of people who raise their right hand to serve. So when you go out and you talk to people like I did with Starbucks, and I told them, you know, a lot of military decisions are made between 7:30 and 8:30 in their coffee shops, because that's where a lot of our leadership congregates and brings things together. So it's extremely important to educate corporate America on what it means to serve, why we serve, and how important it is.
So what have you gotten out of being here besides all of the business stuff? For you as a sports fan, to see all these bigger than life individuals, like I saw Ice Show Speed upstairs by the Walk of Fame, Neon,
Yep.
Ray, like what do you get out of this as a fan?
As a fan, it just shows me that, one, the people that we watch on television or on the internet, they're just like us, okay? They put their clothes on every day just like us. And so that's really kind of a cool thing and a reality thing. But then you also get a chance to see how they made it. And sometimes you'll get a chance to pull them aside, but you understand the energy that they attract. It's a really, really energetic environment. And it's extremely important, because one day that could be you, with a trail of, you know, security and police officers. So you can't give up on your dream, and that's why I'm here.
So what is going on with the Military Basketball Association now? We know we had the championship game, the All-Star. What is the latter half of 2026 looking like for the NBA going into 2027?
Exciting, extremely exciting. We've got great partners that are on our team. We've already started shooting for our documentary. We have 2 documentaries on Amazon Prime. Our All-Star game is next weekend in Philadelphia at St. Joseph's University. That's extremely important, but the most important thing in that sense of next weekend is, you know, our coaches are going to be coming together. They're not just going to be coming together to plan the season. They're going to be working with the Philadelphia VA Medical Center for SAVE training, which is basically train the trainer. So we're going to train our coaches, about 28 to 30 of them, on how to recognize the early warning signs for suicide and suicidal ideation, what they need to do in terms of triage and first aid. So the Military Basketball Association's educating our coaches on basketball, but we've just got some great events. Veterans Day, the October Classic, we've got a great one coming up in El Paso. Our Veterans Day in November. So as we close 2026, we're closing in on a really, really high wave. And I don't know if that's gonna subside. I think we're moving upward.
All right, where can people continue to follow the Military Basketball Association?
So we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, and we're on Facebook. But we have an amazing website. If you visit mymbaglobal.com, that's mymbaglobal.com, you can find out more information about the Military Basketball Association. We have an awesome team. Shout out to Angel Acevedo, Albert Mayon, Tara Athington, Chris Adele, and Clichette Taylor. They have been working with me as a team, and it's fantastic. Melissa Eastloss, shout out to you. And Rita Chappelle from the VA, she introduced the NBA to the VA a few years back, and we've been running ever since.
And thank you so much to Fanatics Fest once again for allowing us to spread the news, spread the resources, spread basically everything about veterans, what's afforded to them. this great organization with the NBA, Brave Blocks. We're here. I think we're going to continue to, man this booth and just continue to talk to people.
And I want to thank Fanatics Fest as well, because it's the summertime and veterans are probably in here right now. And if you're a veteran and you're in crisis, 988's the number. Fanatics Fest, thanks so much. The NBA thanks you.
All right, Brave Blocks. We're going to end the show with one of my biggest interviews.
Yes,
you
sir.
are one of my biggest interviews
Hey, it's an
from
honor,
Fanatics
man.
Fest.
It's an honor, man. It's an honor to be here live at Fanatics in NYC, man. Like.
Yo, TKandz, I got to ask you, man, as an artist, I mean, you hit 5.1 million on Spotify. Everybody knows you. You're internationally known. I got to ask you, when it comes to music, what is your creative process, brother?
My creative process, when it comes to music, it's literally everything around me. We're at Fanatics right now. I talk about the scenes. I talk about just life in general. I'm flying out to New York. I'm literally in Orlando like next week, you know what I mean? So everything around me just inspires me. My creative process is built on literally everything around me on a day-to-day, man.
That was very in-depth. So I have to ask you, when you travel and when you meet new people, what is one thing that you like to keep in mind that nurtures your pen?
Okay, for me it's all about relationships in this game. Like, one thing I keep in mind is definitely whether like you can bounce off energy, you know what I mean? Whether it's a studio session, whether I'm meeting someone on like a networking vibe, you just have to have the right energy and like the right drive around you. Like, that's all it is, man.
So I do have to say, you've collabed with some legendary artists.
Yes, sir, man.
There may be a couple of people that you want to work with. So let's throw it out. Let's go positive energy.
Yeah.
Who do you want to work with in 2027? 5 artists.
2027, if it's possible. I would say Drake. He actually posted a reel. He posted like a story. Yeah, he posted a story when Now or Never. I remember this. Yeah.
Okay.
Drake would be a really good one. And then, you know what, Travis Scott as well. I feel like he's lit, and I'm lit, you know what I mean? I would love to get in a booth and just see Travis's energy, like, literally just live in the flesh.
Travis, who else?
Yeah. Ooh, Central C. He's a pioneer of the UK sound, you know what I mean? I feel like UK drill, UK rap, you can't not mention Central C, you know what I mean? Like, legend, for sure.
Okay. Give me a female.
A female artist. Stunner Sandy, she's fire. That's my homegirl, she's fire. You know what I'm saying? I got a song with her, I linked her in New York like early, like months ago. You know what I'm saying? She's fire, her energy's amazing.
Okay.
And she just did a song with Drake as well, she's killing it.
Oh, so she beat you to it. And the last, I'm just saying, she beat you to it. And the last one, TKandz, the last one.
What's up?
The last artist you want to collab with in 2027.
The last artist. This is gonna shock a lot of people.
Okay.
Yeah?
I'm getting an exclusive.
It's gonna shock a lot of people.
All right, here's an exclusive.
But I feel like Don Toliver. What are you expecting that though?
I wanna rock your
Body, yeah.
When I'm pressing on
Bro,
your body,
Excavator, you know what I'm saying? He's fire. He's
Okay.
fire, definitely.
Okay.
Like, I used to, like, back in school days, I used to listen to Don Toliver, you know what I'm saying? And like his new project, fire. But for me, the reason I want to work with him is like his beats, they sound out of this world. I really like that. They sound like extraterrestrial. You know what I mean? I really like it. It sounds different. Yeah.
So now everybody knows my show is about the military.
Okay.
I'm actually in the Army. Don't let this fool you. I really am in Army.
It says U.S. Army, so.
And this is my Sunday swagger.
Okay.
They do apparel.
Hey, swagged out though.
Now listen, I'm gonna ask you a question. If you could join the military,
Yeah.
Army, Air Force, Navy, Marine Corps, which one would you join and what would you do? What would be your dream job if you was a warrior? If you had to carry around a
I had
weapon?
to fight. I had to have the big gun on me. I feel like if I was in the Army, I would want to do like engineering. It sounds a little bit like maybe different, but like, I think it's cool just working on like a ship or like a plane. I don't really want to be in the front line. Do you get what I mean? Respect to all the soldiers, everyone that's putting their lives on the line, but I would love to like do the engineering thing. I think it's so cool just like seeing how everything works, you know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah.
And last but not least, because I gotta let you go, I know you gotta be running around. What do you have cooking for 2027? Give me a little exclusive, just something to get my viral views up, man.
Okay, bro, I love this question. We have so much cooking. I'm working on the album coming out next year. Bro, right now, it's just like meeting these like amazing people. Right now, we just did like F1. You just have to wait and see, bro. Trust me, there's a lot. I don't even think I can say it right now. It'll ruin the surprise. It'll ruin the surprise, but I have to leave you with a cliffhanger. I have to.
All right.
I'm telling you.
Tell everybody the handles. Tell everybody where to follow you at, brother.
TKandz, I just said on the chain, you know what I'm saying? You guys can find me anywhere. TKandz_ on Instagram. Kandz for real on TikTok.
Yeah, and the reason why I had to leave some empty space, you just put some
Bro, that was
paint up on.
crazy.
Yeah.
Word. I just signed the Wall of Fame.
Yeah, that
Who
was
would have thought?
that was pretty
I
big.
feel like a legend in the making now.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Fanatics Fest. This is your boy Greg Bernard.
Yes, sir.
Brave Blocks, building a better society, one conversation at a time. Me and TKandz, we gonna go talk about some food right now. What you feel like?
I'm
eating, bro?
hungry. You know what? Back to my African roots. Some jollof rice. Some good African food in New York right now.
I want some fufu.
So fufu. What else do you know? What else?
Oh, no.
Hey, you put me up, you know?